Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are hooking up with some fantastic flavor out here, Maryland crab cake style. Check out the socks here at Bar 1912. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Dylan Foster and I love seafood. I've been in the Myrtle Beach area for more than 15 years, and since then, my life has revolved around seafood. From cooking and catching it to serving and selling it, I've done just about everything you can do in this industry. So come and join me as we tour the places, faces, and tales of Myrtle Beach seafood. This is On the Hook.
All right, guys, so we're here in the kitchen, Bar 1912. Vinny, let's rock these crab cakes. I'm crazy excited. I love a crab cake. Being from Maryland, you know, it's kind of in our blood, right?
Yeah.
We just think we know everything about everything.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes us great. So anyway, let's get in it. I'm excited to talk about this crab cake.
So today we're doing a traditional Maryland style crab
Maryland
cake.
style crab
Yes,
cake.
sir.
What makes a Maryland style crab cake opposed to like a Carolina
So
style?
Carolina crab cake is a lot more breadcrumb. Typically they use claw meat and they throw the red bell peppers or pimentos in there, stuff like that. They pan fry it, squish it down.
They're crazy.
I mean, that's
crazy. Leave the crab cakes to us, right?
So
let us do it.
The Maryland crab cake, we're trying to get that nice plumpy, all jumbo and super lump. Up north, obviously, they use a lot more like colossal lump, you know? But here, I got the jumbo and a mix of a super lump also.
Jumbo and super. Look at this lump, guys. Do you see
Yeah.
this? Look at the size of this.
It's a nice one. Eat it. Is it good?
Sorry, chef.
All right, no, you're good. So right here, I just got my base, and we got a little bit of lemon juice in there, Old Bay, of course, Worcestershire, and eggs. Okay.
Old Bay is like running through our veins.
I mean, you
I
got
tell
to.
people that we baptize our children with Old Bay. We'll just throw it right in their face.
Absolutely, and then throw it over the shoulder for good luck.
A little bit of good luck, rub a little behind the ears. You know, so when we're around each other, we know this guy's he's a good guy. We know we can
and then
trust
you sprinkle a little bit on top. So
That's it.
to this wet base, I'm gonna add some mayo to it.
Okay. What kind of mayo are we using? I know that people are gonna ask.
So down here they use Duke's, which I do love Duke's, but this one is actually it's called Mike's Amazing. So
Mike's Amazing.
Mike's Amazing. If you've never heard of it, you might need to get you some.
Check that out.
All right, so then we got just regular old extra strong Dijon mustard.
Extra strong Dijon.
Extra strong. All right, we're gonna mix that in there. All right, now this base, we're gonna mix this all together now.
All right, chef, so we have the mayo, the Dijon mustard, the Worcestershire, how do you say it?
Worcestershire.
The stuff in the brown bottle, you know, I don't want to use the brand name, but
just like
however
Maryland, you wash your dishes. So
you wash your dishes, that's how we talk in Maryland.
That's right.
A little nutty. What else is going in here? Tell me all the secrets.
So we got the mayo, we got the Dijon. My secret actually is using the panko and then also a little bit of baking powder. It makes the crab cakes plump up more when you bake them.
Baking powder.
Yeah, just a touch, not much.
A touch. All right, a little baking powder. That's new.
But now we got to mix all this together. We want to get those lumps out of there.
Yeah.
We don't want to see all that.
Nice and smooth. We don't want those lumps of mayo.
Nah.
Even though it's Mike's Amazing mayo.
That's right.
We still want it to be nice and smooth.
That extra thick.
Is Mike's Amazing mayo? Is that a Maryland thing? I don't know that.
No,
name.
it's
I don't
not.
know that brand.
It's not. It's just something that we've used here. It's a thicker mayo.
Thicker mayo, so that's why you want to use it. So it's not going to be nice and runny. I like it.
Now we're kind of at the point now we've got rid of all the chunks. And we're looking like a good base.
Looking like a good Maryland crab cake base.
Yes, sir. So
looking like it.
At this point, we're going to add our crab meat and we're going to fold all that together.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to glove up. I'm ready to fold in some crab meat.
So as you can see, we got the jumbo and the super lump. Going to add all that together. It's about 4 pounds of crab meat right there.
4 pounds.
4 pounds.
So these crab cakes not only going to look good, taste good, but they're going to be worth some money. So crab meat is not cheap these days.
You want to be
I want in there.
Fragile with
Fragile,
it.
yeah. You know? Good crab cake. You don't want to use any tools. These are the best tools that you have because you want to just kind of lightly fold that crab meat in there.
Together.
Oh, man.
Exactly. Get it all coated.
Oh, look at that. You see how wet it is, guys. It's not going to be dried and crumbly in your mouth. You want it to be nice and juicy and succulent, tender.
Exactly.
Oh, all right, chef. So we have this all mixed in. Look how wet that is. That is definitely not going to be a dried crab cake.
Absolutely not.
Oh man, and I'm finished mixing here, so I'm going to take a little.
Oh, chef. Good.
That's great. It's actually a little salty.
Yep.
You know, that Old Bay gives it definitely like some definite foundational flavor, right? The flavor foundation that we're gonna build on is going on right here in this bowl. And you want it to be salty, or really powerful. I don't like salty. Salty kind of turns me off. Let's say powerful. Right? This has got a lot of powerful seasoning in it right now. And that's important because if it's not powerful here, by the time we add the breadcrumb and then the cooking process, it's gonna dull it down.
It's all about the Old Bay.
Right? We don't want a flat crab cake. Nope. We want a powerful crab cake.
And it's all about that Old Bay. The Old Bay is the salt. Like, there's no any added salt to it. So at this point, where it's nice and wet, we're just gonna add the panko. So this is kind of I do by eye. I don't have a measurement on this because you kind of want to feel it. Yeah. So we're just gonna spread it across the top.
That's that instinctual feeling that us Marylanders are born with.
And like really, that may be all that I use, and that's just the binder, and it's just gonna hold it together just enough. So now we just start folding on top of each other.
And it's still going to be wet at this point because that panko is then going to absorb that liquid and bind everything together, mixed with the egg and the mayo and the Worcester, bind everything together. So at this point, if you're doing this at home, you want to make sure that it still looks wet as you're mixing up, because it's going to soak it all up. If it looks dry here, it's going to be definitely dry on the pan.
This is kind of the point where we're at. If I can go into the middle here and make a ball and it doesn't fall on itself,
collapse,
we're good. You still want that little wiggle right there, and you're good.
That little jiggle.
Right,
because
at this point we're gonna cover it and put it in the cooler, and it's got to set for at least an hour, hour and a half, so it soaks up the panko
soaks everything up,
and then you can make a cake out of it.
Look at the crab meat in there. Yeah. I mean, a good crab cake, it's not a bread cake with crab. Right? It's a crab cake. Crab is the ingredient. Everything else is just kind of a go with. It's just gonna go with the crab. Man, chef, I'm loving this.
So after they're rested, we're gonna ball them into about 4 ounces. After that, we'll put it on the sizzle platter. We're gonna put it in the oven, about 450 for about 10 minutes, and then we finish it under the broiler to get that nice crust on top.
Flame broiled, nice crust. I mean, that's a Maryland crab cake. We broil our crab cakes. Down here in the South, you guys are great. They do a lot of things great, but crab cakes, they should just leave it to us. We flame broil our crab cakes. You're gonna get a nice crust there.
Beautiful.
All right, so it's time to ball, right, Chef?
Yes, sir.
Let's get this going. And you have a challenge here for me, yes?
Yeah, let's see who can get the 4-ounce crab cake.
4-ounce crab cake.
Without looking.
Without looking. You guys have the scale here. We're going to see who gets the 4-ounce crab cake closest to 4 ounces.
Yeah, it's okay if it's a little over, but
I'm going to eat mine.
That might not be good for that. There we go. All right.
Let's see. All right.
Where we at?
You guys see where we at? Oh, boy.
Oh, my God, that's money.
Money?
That's money.
Let's see where Dylan's at.
Money. Woo! Give it to me.
Come on, Chef.
Bam.
Not my first day making a crab cake, Chef. Come on.
Love it.
Came in, thought he's going to smoke me. This old dog still got some life in her.
Ooh, look at them lumps. Beautiful.
That's what I was going for. Let me get mine. I want to eat mine. See the lumps? When you have a good crab cake there, I like to form mine with my hand around, kind of get a nice plating, nice height on the plate. But look at that lumps of crab meat in there. It's just that succulent, sweet crab meat. And once again, check the size. On the money, Chef. I love it. All right, so these are now going to go into the oven.
Yes, sir.
You said 400 degrees?
450.
450 degrees for about 10 minutes. Going to cook that crab meat in there, get all those flavors nice, and then we're going to flame broil those jokers right on top of that golden brown crispy crust. Anyway, Chef.
Let's get it done.
Let's get to it. Let's get to the oven. 450 degrees. Let's slide these bad boys in.
Going to throw them in. And we're going to put them on the top, too, because if we put them on the bottom, they might get too crispy on the bottom.
Okay, so we want to keep that nice, even heat throughout the oven. 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes in the oven. Crab cake's pretty much ready. Just going to toss them under the broiler. A little crispy.
All right, Chef, so we have our chipotle tartar sauce here. Look at these crab cakes. Do you see these crab cakes right now? That golden brown flame broiled crust. Look at the chunks of crab meat in there. You tell me which one you think looks better. I know which one I think looks better. But anyway, so we have our chipotle tartar sauce, our beautiful lump crab cakes. And Chef, what do we have here?
So that's served appetizer style. We got a fried green tomato. So mixing the northern and the southern together, you got your Maryland style crab cake. And then we got a fried green tomato with the chipotle tartar sauce.
Flavor fusion going on here at Bar 1912. I love it. Artist, take it away.
The appetizer we serve on a slate. Take a little bit of that chipotle.
Do you see this plate? It's like a roof slate. It's awesome. I love it. Really pretty.
It's nice. A little dab, and then we're gonna smear it.
A little schmear of the chipotle tartar. Schmear.
We're gonna take our fried green tomato.
Okay.
Set it catty corner. Which one you want? Yours?
Obviously,
Let's go.
the better one.
Boom, right there. I'm gonna
Oh.
set that right on top.
Do you see that? Look at it. Let me tell you, if you eat with your eyes first, my eyes are getting full. Let me tell you, that looks delicious.
Now,
Look at this. We've got a chipotle tartar, our fried green tomato, beautifully broiled Maryland-style jumbo lump crab cake. We've got the little micro garnish there. We got a little bull's blood and a little micro radish. So a lot of bright flavors, little peppery notes to it in the microgreen. Really cool. And I don't know about you, Chef, but I'm digging
Go right
in.
ahead.
It's time.
get you some of the cake first.
Oh boy, I gotta
and then
go
you
in.
want to bite all together. Yeah,
I'm just
go
gonna open that up. You guys
Look at
see
it.
that? See how moist it still is? It's still really moist and succulent. The crab meat is just lumps.
Yeah. It's all crab,
Uh-huh.
baby. It's all crab.
Time to get some of that tomato with that chipotle.
Yep.
Top it with the crab.
Nice crispy tomato.
Come in here. Flavor Central.
Money? Good.
I took a big bite. I couldn't help myself. Man, Chef, the moistness, the succulentness of that, that's a made up word. The
That's how it
moistness of, that works. The moistness of the crab cake, that crunch from the fried green tomato with the tartness of the tomato, and then that chipotle tartar coming in with more tart, more heat. That dish works, man. That dish
Wraps
works.
it together.
Time for the fork flip. That's legit. Loving this. Chef, nice work. That is a Maryland style crab cake. I came in a little skeptical. You know, Marylanders were a little touchy about our crab cakes. But Chef Vinny here at Bar 1912 knocked it out of the park. Anyway,
sir.
Chef Vinny,
Thank you.
Great to see you. Loving it here at Bar 1912. Guys, make sure you come check out Chef Vinny. Get you a crab cake, fried green tomato. These guys are doing it right here at Bar 1912. Day in, day out. You know you're going to get it done right.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Love
sir.
it. See you guys next time. I'm going back in.
Beach easy.